Hi everybody, this is Miss Marin here again, and last time that we talked about the Elm databases that are available to you online, we talked about Britannica, and the next one I want to talk about is Explorateen. And Explorateens, it contains middle and high school appropriate magazine, journal, and encyclopedia articles. It also includes primary source documents, reference books, and multimedia. So what they mean by primary source documents is a primary source is something that was recorded or digitally recorded nowadays at the time that the event that they're talking about occurs. So an example would be the Diary of Anne Frank. The Diary of Anne Frank was written by Anne Frank while the Holocaust was occurring, and that's why so many teachers use that as a primary source document. So remember, you get to it but from the library homepage and choosing the ELM link. ELM stands for the Electronic Library of Minnesota, and we're going to limit the information by going to Students at first green button, Databases for You, Show Content, and we're going to go to Middle School. All right, and here is the Explorateens database, and it's kind of flashy, just like the other one. It has Earth Day information. Remember, this is mostly periodical articles. Okay, so if you didn't know it, April is National Poetry Month, and it's also Autism Awareness Month. So if you see something that you really want to look at, like maybe this autism awareness, you can tap on the part that says Learn More. And if we go to, let's just pick the first article. And you can see that it does have the ability to read to you. It's kind of clipped, a mechanical voice, but it does read it to you, and that's a really nice alternative to have. So if you tap on the left-hand side, this detailed record, you can see that it has the subject terms in it. It has the word count for those that you are writing down your wording. And it also, well, I guess this one doesn't have the lexile. I was thinking it did. So the tools over on the right hand side, you can make notes on the things that you're looking at. You can share it, listen to it, translate it, add it to your folder. All you have to do is sign in, and it's pretty easy to make up a username and password. It's just remembering that's the hard thing. So if you set it up, to do that, I would make sure that you use the same username and password for all of the Elm databases. It only makes sense. Okay, so let's go back. Maybe let's look at another one, sports and autism. We'll go to the detailed record there too. This one has an abstract. Abstracts are really nice because if an article has an abstract attached to it in its detailed record, it gives you a short synopsis or explanation of what the article's about. Okay, this one has a lexile of 1070. It has a word count again, and here it has the ability to be read to you. And there's the article. So really nice information in Explorateens. I really do like this database. If we did a search for Jackie Robinson, he seems to be really big these days. So we're going to use Boolean terms with a capital A and D again. And see what we come up with. all sorts of articles. Rebel with a cause. I wonder what his cause was. I guess I would have to read that. You can see over on the left, if you're doing a Boolean search, a lot of times it will include all these tools on the left. You can look at full text. You can look at peer-reviewed articles, and all peer-reviewed articles are, they aren't like reviewed by somebody that's your peer, like your best friend or somebody else. They're more juried reviews, and a juried review is by someone that's familiar with the information that's being written about. And like for Jackie Robinson, it would be somebody that publishes sports information and biographies, and they review it. So peer review or a juried review. All right, and then you can see, if you go down farther on this left-hand side, you have all results. You can limit your results to magazines, news, biographies, primary source documents, reviews, encyclopedia, and books. All right, so let's go to sliding home. And there's quite a bit on him there, isn't there? Okay. Detailed record. Let's see if it, yep, it has an abstract too. And they're really handy. You can get a lot of information there that will help you decide whether you want to continue reading the article or not. Okay, Explora Teens. Let's get back to that main page. It's talking about Earth Day. Another thing it does is breaks it down for you. You can see it's broken down into arts and literature, biography, business and government, health, geography, current issues, all sorts of things. Seasonal allergies. I have really bad allergies and I'm feeling them. So I'm going to tap on that. Let's look at natural treatment. Here we go. And over on the right again, it has the tools. On the left, if you tap on detailed record, you can get the subjects, and this has a nice abstract too. Oh, it's for Canada. I don't know if that helps very much. But the citation is really nice. It tells you all the different ways you can do a citation. But usually, it will have the citation at the bottom. You can always export it with the citation, but let's go to PDF. There we go. Let's see if the citation is at the bottom. Well, this one doesn't have the citation, but it does have references. So this is where the information came from. I like it when they do that. Boy, he went to a lot of different sources to do his research, huh? And it tells you a little bit about the author. All right. I think there was one more thing that I wanted to show you about the Explora Teens. You can search by Lexile. Let's say I only want articles that are in the 700 range. And they have quite a few of those. Look at that. Let's go to the HTML text. Oh, well, I was looking for the citation information. It's right at the top there. I think it must have just gotten lost when I went to the detailed records. So that's kind of a nice feature, too, that you can search by your Lexile level. So that is Explora Teens. And it's another really great database. It's brought to you by the Electronic Minnesota, or Minitex, and really great verified information. Remember, it's copyrighted, so if you use it, remember to cite it. Or just keep it in your brain. You can get all sorts of information from these databases, and remember